Hey guys, this is Serg from Team Boss, Duel Like a Boss. I know I just updated my deck a few days ago, but I came across some trades and some pretty good stuff recently. So I've messed with my deck a little more, and I just wanted to make sure you guys saw the current version of what I'm working with right now. Alright, to start off, I've got two Cards. Good card. It's always good to get that +2 from it. These 4 cards I like to use because they're really what I try to use the most. They are 2 Marauding Captains and 2 Junk Synchrons. It's always Marauding Captain just really works really well in this deck. Marauding Captain, you summon him, and you can normal level or you can special level 4 or lower monster. So Marauding Captain into Junk Synchron, that's an instant overlay or an instant sync for 6. I also run 2 Summoner Monks, 2 Absorbing Jars to get rid of my opponent's set back row, 2 Thunder Kings, 2 Skalangles, just for the extra +1, 1 BLS and Boy of the Beginning, 1 Sangan, 1 Gagaga Magician, 1 Goldfax, 1 Goblinberg, and 1 X-Saber Partial. Goblinberg works just like Marauding Captain. You get to special level 4 or lower monster when he's normal summoned. And things like Goldfax I like to use with my Summoner Monks, because if I've got a Summoner Monk on the field and I use its effect, it can automatically bring out Goldfax, and that's sync for an 8. That's an instant Stardust or Scrap Dragon or something useful like that. And Gagaga Magician always helps because he can work with Goblinberg or Marauding Captain, because he can change his level between 1 and 8. So if I use Marauding Captain, I can change it to a 3 and have an instant overlay for an XC summon. Now for traps, I've got 2 Deep Prisons, 2 Solemn Warnings, 2 Dimension Slice, a good card from the new set, Galactic Overlord. When you special summon a monster to your side of the field, or better said, when a monster special summoned to your side of the field, you can activate this card and banish 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. That's always good in this deck because I always do Marauding Captain and use a special summon right away. But another good thing about this card is that if the special summon you made was an Xyz monster, you can activate this card on the same turn it was set. And I also carry 1 Royal Decree, 1 7 Tools of the Bandit, 1 Karma Cut, and 1 Torrential Tribute. For spells, I run 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 Heavy Storm. And then I've got 3 Pot of Dualities, 1 Painful Return. Painful Return, your opponent chooses a monster in your graveyard, and it gets added to your hand at the end phase of the turn this was activated. 1 The Warrior Returning Alive, 1 Book of Moon, and 1 Dark Hole. Now my extra deck has changed a little as well, so I've got 1 Wind Up Zenmaines, really good card. When it would be destroyed, you detach, and you get to destroy 1 card of the field. In the end phase, when this card's effect activated, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Giga Brilliant, one number 32 Shark Drake, again from the new set. It takes 3 level 4 monsters, but it has a good effect. When it destroys a monster, you can detach a material from it to have the monster it destroyed special summon to your opponent's side of the field. And it comes back with 1,000 attack, and if this happens, this card can attack it again. Number 39 Utopia. Maestro, the Symphony Djinn. This card helps out a lot because one of his effects is when a Djinn monster would be destroyed, you can detach a card from it instead. A card from this monster, so that Djinn monster wouldn't be destroyed. I find Djinn and Zen mains really helpful, especially when I've got a Scrap Dragon on the field. I can choose the Djinn or the Zen mains to use Scrap Dragon's effect, and all I have to get rid of is an overlay. An XYZ material. Photon Papilloperative. Pretty good card from the new set. If there's a face down monster on the field, you can detach from this card to have that monster flipped into face up attack mode, and it loses 600 attack power. One Colossal Fighter. One Scrap Dragon. One Junk Destroyer. One Stardust Dragon. One Black Rose Dragon. One Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. One Iron Chain Dragon. And one Ally of Justice Catastrophe. As for my side deck, I really haven't built it yet since I've changed so many things, but this is what I have right now. I've got 2 Gagaga Gardenas. This card's pretty good. It's from the new set. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon him, and when he goes into battle, if your opponent attacks it, you can discard a card from your hand, and this monster can't be destroyed during that battle. Also, one Junk Servant. Junk Synchrons, I try to have them on the field as much as possible. If you control one junk monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. One Snowman Eater, when it's flipped, destroy one monster on the field. Neospatian Grand Mole, good card. Always good to bounce a monster, especially if they've got some really strong monster, like a Synchro, an Exceed, or just a fusion monster that's pretty tough to get rid of. You can always bounce it back. Level Limit Area B. Pot of Avarice. One Skill Drain. One XYZ Reborn. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. One Scrap Iron Scarecrow. 1 Royal Decree. 1 Mirror Force. And finally, 1 Orient Dragon. This card really helps out a lot. My opponent gets a Stardust on the field and it's being annoying. I can bring out Orient Dragon and have it banished instead of destroyed. So Orient Dragon is always a good card to side if you see that they're using Stardust or another Synchro monster, even though a lot of people don't anymore. And yeah, guys, that's it for my deck today. So go ahead and leave your comments. I like to hear the feedback. Yeah, tell me what you think. This is Serg from Team Boss. Duel like a boss, and I'll catch you guys later.